Hey there everybody, this is Dr. St. Jean. Today we're going to talk about 3 proper sleeping positions that you can implement that's going to help prevent and reduce any neck and back pain you might be suffering from at this time. So sleeping in general is one of the most overlooked components to a healthy body and mind. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, about 40 million people in the United States, 40 million, suffer from chronic long-term sleep disorders every single year, and an additional 20 million people experience occasional sleep problems. That's a ton of Americans. So obviously, we all know this, a good night's sleep is key to your health, right? But what if the position you sleep in is causing or making your neck or back pain worse and therefore worsening your health? So the first beneficial sleeping posture I want to talk about is lying on your back, right? If you choose to lie on your back while sleeping, you're going to want to make sure you utilize a pillow structure that supports the natural curve of your neck. So important. There are 2 ways to accomplish this really. And the easiest way is to just go on Amazon and purchase a really high quality cervical pillow with one of those built-in neck supports and indentations for your head to rest on. The other option is to try to mimic the cervical pillow using household items. So I'm going to use this as an example. You need to find a towel or a small blanket or something like this and a softer, smaller pillow, as well as a larger pillowcase. So once you have all 3 items, you're going to want to put the smaller pillow into the pillowcase first, followed by the towel or the smaller blanket rolled up like this. So the rolled towel or the blanket should be higher than the soft pillow, right? The soft pillow should be about here. So then once you lie down, the rolled towel acts as the neck support and the softer pillow acts as the indentation. The benefit is that it costs pretty much nothing, but the drawback is that it might move around a little bit here and there while you're sleeping, and that kind of translates into potentially poor quality sleep. So you can try it, but sometimes you just want to go get the orthopedic pillows. The other important point to consider here while you're lying on your back is to take a pillow, an additional pillow, and place it under the back of your knees. This is going to help relax your hip flexors. Okay, and those are often muscles that play a really important role in lower back pain. So if you're normally a side sleeper and you're experiencing difficulty falling asleep because you're used to the sensation of a pillow or something pressing against your forehead, that's me in a nutshell. Try an eye mask or a lavender pouch. Eye patches can be again found on Amazon, and the lavender pouch, you can probably find one on Amazon, but this is also a handmade item that I know we have in our store from time to time. You'll just have to check the time frames and the amount that we have vary from day to day. The next beneficial sleeping posture would be lying on your side. This is kind of my favorite personally, but the same pillow recommendations apply for your neck in this posture. The only thing that changes is what you do with the pillow down there for your legs. So the best approach here is very simple. You just place the pillow between your legs for additional support, right between your knees. And many of our patients always inquire about stomach sleeping, right? So in general, you want to avoid stomach sleeping. It's really, really bad for your spine. And actually, oftentimes with years of sleeping on your stomach, it can result in a spinal posture that we refer to as sway back, which can lead to further exacerbation of existing back pain. So you really want to avoid it, but the only rare exception to this, it's a rare one, is if you have an acute disc. And this is because your pelvis is the heaviest portion of your body. It's the area that sinks the deepest into the mattress as the night goes on. So if you're lying on your stomach, your pelvis translates deeper into the mattress as the night progresses, and that induces extension in your lumbar spine. And if you have a herniated disc that has a posterior translation component to it, meaning the disc material is pushing backwards toward the spinal cord, this sleeping posture could potentially provide relief. But again, I wouldn't do that until you've been examined, and that's a rare exception. I've only seen this help in a few patients, and once the disc herniation was corrected, returning to the safer and more proper sleeping postures that I've been discussing is definitely recommended. The third and last beneficial sleeping posture is, again, when you're sleeping upright. Okay, it's all about supporting your neck when you're sleeping upright or seated. So many people fall asleep on their lazy boy while watching TV or while traveling on an airplane or a train or a car. And the best option here is to purchase one of those classic horseshoe shaped pillows. These things are great. They go right around the head like this. They're going to support your neck, and they're going to prevent your head from dropping to one side and the other while you're passed out and you don't even realize it. You know what I'm talking about. You wake up and it kills. So there's a ton of research that shows not just sleeping position, but sleep itself plays a huge role in musculoskeletal pain, especially neck pain. And there's tons of studies that support the fact that if you're having sleeping problems, ranging from difficulty falling asleep to tossing and turning throughout the night, or even difficulty staying asleep, this can directly influence the likelihood of you developing not just momentary pain, but chronic musculoskeletal pain. So make sure to choose one of these sleeping postures I'm talking about to enhance your sleep and make sure it's safe. So this is Dr. St. Jean. I hope you found this information helpful, and be well and see you soon.